Hello everyone, this is Brian from HeyDrum.com. Today I'm going to show you some nice halftime shuffle groove by Porcaro. As you know, Porcaro is really famous for being good at shuffle rhythm. Halftime shuffle, regular shuffle, shuffle ghost note, whatever it is, shuffle rhythm is his trademark. If you are a big fan of Jeff, just like I am, you might have already heard of this groove on YouTube. You can easily find a video where Jeff is playing this kind of groove in the studio or in the clinic, somewhere like that. But I can hear this groove on the wonderful guitar solo part by Steve Lukather on the song called On the Run. It's a really nice and wonderful and amazing song from a live session in Montreal, 1991. I'm not sure. But I heard this song from the album This. This groove sounds like this. This groove is basically halftime shuffle, but ride cymbal pattern and snare drum is a little bit different than a regular halftime shuffle groove. Let's take a look at basic structure of this groove. You know, the regular halftime shuffle groove, ride cymbal pattern and snare drum part go like this. As you know, the ride cymbal pattern is 1 and 3 of each triplet on each beat, and snare drum is on the count 3. That's the regular halftime shuffle groove. If you put the ghost note between ride cymbal pattern in the beat 1 and 2 and number 4, it sounds something like this. But ride cymbal pattern in this groove is a little bit different. It's like this. Ride cymbal pattern on 3rd and 4th beat is a little bit different. You can call it broken ride cymbal pattern. And if you put the ghost note between ride cymbal pattern, because it's a broken up ride cymbal pattern, the 3rd ghost note goes to the 3rd note of a triplet on the beat number 3. So I will play this pattern with this ghost note for you. And the next step is really challenging and really tough for me. I'm not perfect yet. I'm still working on it. You hit snare drum on the end of this groove because there is a ghost note right in front of the accented note on the snare drum I've just showed you. It becomes a double stroke with your left hand. So you have to do the double stroke. First note is a ghost note, and the second note is a really accented note. It's almost like rim shot. When you learn the double stroke in rudimental course, you try to make 2 strokes sounds equal. But sometimes you have, more volume on the first stroke rather than the second stroke. There is the slight difference in two strokes volume. It was for me. But in this case, you need to accent the second note, and first note is ghost note. That's why this is really difficult. Jeff is really master of this kind of volume control. This volume control of double stroke is, I think, is really hard to get, and Jeff is doing really well and makes it sounds really easy. In my opinion, if you use only your wrist or finger, it doesn't work out well in this kind of volume control. So in this case, I recommend you use your whole arm, okay, the forearm mostly, and when you hit the snare drum, your wrist goes up and down, and then your arm moves like a wave. It's kind of waving motion. Let's take a look at this kind of arm motion really slowly. With this accent of the last note of this groove should sound something like this. The last part is the bass drum part. You kick bass drum 1 and 3 of triplet on the count 1, and the 3 of the triplet on the count 2. If you already checked out the John Bonham's Through in the Rain, the bass part is almost same. If I put all of this together, I mean hands and foot, it should sound something like this. Thanks for watching.